Even though my phone's on low battery, I decided to do this. I wanted to quickly, reboot this. Try doing this all over again. I feel like I could have done this 100% more better. I'm changing some things. First being his quirk and some other things, but first, let's get right into the story. But I am going to keep some main things, including the helicopter scene. We basically start off with Midoriya. He's running up some stairs, of course. And you should know the rest. If you didn't, I'm going to explain again. He's running up some stairs, and there's a horde of zombies behind him. He sees a helicopter, and that's his target. He's running with a box in his hand, and he's crying. In his mind, he's saying, "So many people died to get me here. I have to finish this. I have to finish the mission and live on for them." But Midoriya knows he's not going to make it on time. So when Midoriya is, he pulls out his gun, pulls it, and throws the box inside of the helicopter. He shoots a couple rounds inside the zombies, and knowing there's only one bullet left, locks it back, points it to his head, and then wakes up. He's in his school. Everyone's laughing at him because he's sweating and everything. He's like, "What happened? The teacher's like, you okay there, Midoriya? Seems like you having some problems there." Midoriya's like, yeah, can I go to the bathroom? The teacher's like, yeah, sure, go. And one of the girls there, I'm going to call her Tiffany. She's probably going to be important to the story. I don't know. Maybe I'll spare her. But she says, "Of course, the quirkless loser sleeps during the middle of class." The teacher's like, "Okay there, Quirker. Alrighty there. Last time I checked, this boy here had 100% more better grades than you." Everyone's just dead silent. And Midoriya goes to the bathroom. Midoriya is known as a late bloomer. He has a quirk, but it hasn't, gone out yet. I ain't gonna tell you the quirk yet. So now, it's the end of school. It's Valentine's Day. And one of Midoriya's lonely times of the year. Because everyone out there has a girlfriend. But Midoriya, he's just there lonely. Had no one. Then a girl comes up to him, saying, "Hey, did you write me this?" Midoriya's like, no, I didn't write anyone a letter." She's like, "Oh, thank God, I thought a quirkless loser wrote me this letter." Midoriya's like, "Okay there. It's time to get roasting. Alright there, Tiffany. It's not my fault that your father didn't give you enough attention, that you have to go over there and go suck some dick for money. So how about you get your prostitute ass out of here before I fucking call the police for child pornography? Thank you." And just leaves. Everyone's shocked of what he said, because he never had the guts. Give me one second. We went to a racetrack and got some Sprite. I will be changing the ship too. I don't know to what, but something goes. And everyone's shocked. So a guy with a fireball quirk comes up to him and shoots a fireball at him. And everyone's like, the quirkless loser got his lesson. Oh, what the hell? And sees Midoriya there, only patting his shoulder. And then that's when his quirk kicked in. The quirk is known as Survivor. The Survivor quirk. Basically, if Midoriya gets hit over and over again, his skin gets tougher. Basically, if a snake bit him, he will get used to the virus. He will get used to it, basically. And you see why later. So basically, he says, looks like I'm about to whoop some ass. So he walks up to the guy that shot the fireball, and he's shooting more. All he is just turning up his clothes. And the upper part of him is showing, and it's ripped. So what Midori does, he grabs the face and throws him across the room. And then the teacher opens the door, and the kid goes through the door. The teacher's like, I'm just gonna, just leave you there. And if you're wondering, all of you, if you're all wondering, where's Bakugo? This is high school. Bakugo's in UA. Now, let's go into UA. So in UA, Bakugo, he's the same guy, but more of a dick. He has all for one, because I'm going to say in this one, he took down the such villain. So then, now we do a split screen between Bakugo and Midoriya. The ground is shaking. Very, very violently. And then they see a missile. This missile was supposed to erase all the quirks, but I'm gonna say one of the doctors accidentally messed up until he just noticed what happened. Everyone that was a late bloomer? No. Some quirk people will get... No. Quirkless people will get this virus. Late bloomers will not. This is why Midoriya survived. He was a late bloomer himself. So Midoriya's like, it's happening. I have to get to a good safe place. Not high, but low. Then he sees a classroom, an abandoned one. So what Midoriya does, he breaks a leg from one of the desks. After that, he bends it with pure strength to make it into like a little miniature crowbar. Then plies it into the wood and breaks it off. After that, he reuses the wood, and he uses some metal that he saw in there, and like sticks it into the wall, so like the wood is there again. Only some people, I'm just kidding, all the students went into there. Midoriya's like, as much as I hate you all, I'm gonna need you. So everyone, I want you to call your parents. I want you to tell them all that hide or get ready for a big impact. Because something from America came over here and blew us all the way to hell. And we have to wait 2 or 3 years for this whole virus to go away. So they're like, why should we listen to a quirkless loser like you? Midoriya, like I said, he has the quirk survivor. And so anything that hurts him, it will just make him stronger. It's basically a Zenkai boost, but pretty weak. But he has breaking his legs before, and he does have a type of regeneration quirk, aka the more he broke his bone, the more survivor kicked in. So yeah. So he not splits, but like he runs towards him. Basically almost as fast as Ida. So everyone's shocked, and he punched the guy in the stomach. After that, grabbing the back of his head and slamming him to the ground. After that, he got a little blood on his hands, so he ripped some cloth from his clothing and cleaned it off, saying, "If you wanna talk back to me again, get ready to get thrown out a window next time." So he says, "Sir, yes, sir." Midoriya's like, "That's more like it." So Midoriya, he says, "Okay, whatever you can find in here, tell me. Rip every single thing that's metal and board up the things. Take anything that's metal and use it as a weapon. Like these metal chairs. I'm gonna break them and then use the wood that's there. And like use that wood to board up everything here. So everyone just does that. And then they hear the rumbles getting even stronger and stronger. It's like, oh crap, he's right. So everyone's like, how do you know this? Midoriya's like, it was a dream I had. I don't know why. Recap. This is to me right now, not Midoriya. The reason this is happening is because Midoriya. Last time I said he went through this 2 times and this was his 3rd time. I'm gonna change it up again. This is his 4th time. And he's only getting memories from the last time he did this. So, like, his previous time. Because he has a second quirk he never knew about. This being the reset time quirk. Basically, the quirk allows him to go to a certain place a certain time. So, for some reason, every single time he dies, he goes there until he completes his mission. And his mission was to find or make a cure and save everyone. So until he makes a cure, he will not be able to stop this loop. So after that, Midoriya says, okay, everyone, lay on the ground right now. So after laying down on the ground, he's braced for impact, and then they hear a big boom, a big bang, and like it went through all their body. They felt that. It was far away, but they felt that. Now, this is going to be split up to 4 cities. The first one being, I got this from another whatever, but I keep forgetting all their names. So this one is going to be called Might City. The other one is going to be Blazing Fire City, I believe. No, I think this is one I made. Blazing Fire City. Then the City of the Night. And the City of the Poor. Nah. The City of Wings? Feathers? Something. Because that one's going to be run by Hawks. The reason I'm doing Hawks is because my friend is obsessed with him. Oh yeah. If you play Xbox, I'm going to be putting my username in the description. Okay, where was I? Yeah. So, they brace for impact, and they hear a big boom. So, they say, can we remove these now, the boards? Midoriya says, yes, just be careful, don't make too much noise. Like, okay. So, they remove it without making noise. And they see outside, people eating each other, cops trying to stop everyone, and everyone grabs some earbuds. One person grabs their earbuds, plugs it into their phone, and starts listening. And he gives one earbud to Midoriya. He's like, you might want to listen to this. Midoriya puts it in. These zombies are not like the ones he faced before. Yes, he will be able to fight the virus, but the other people won't. So basically, there are 4 levels to these zombies. First one, regular hearts. AKA, they have the same color of our hearts. Being, of course, red. And also, they have 0 mind, 0 capabilities. They can't run, they don't hit that hard. They can barely scratch or bite you. Second stage, they have a bit, like a 5 IQ. Pretty strong, not that much. And it's so fast. Stage 3, smart, very strong, and very fast. And level 4, this is the hardest one. All Might Strength. All Might's speed. I'm gonna say Midoriya's intelligence on quirks. And very hard to take down. And I think that'll be it for now. And also they can use their quirks. Level 3 zombies can maybe use their quirks if they're smart enough. And retain the memories of who they once were. So yeah. So we're like, okay, let's see. So they're like, so what are we gonna do? Well, we're looking at Midoriya. Midoriya's saying, we're gonna need food and weapons. So, he says, does anyone have a map? Or have anything like a map quirk? A guy comes up saying, well, it's not really a map quirk, but I basically have some type of hacking quirk. It allows me to sense where the nearest electronic is or anything. So, let's say a camera's near me. I could see through it, basically. But I was like, okay, that's good. If you're able to, scout as far as you can. So he starts drawing a map on the wall. And then they see a Dick's Sporting Goods. So Midoriya circles that and says, we need to go to here soon. It's like 2 or 3 blocks away. So they're like, okay. And about food, there should be some food in the cafeteria. And I'm pretty sure I saw a food truck coming in. So we should probably want to go there. So like, okay, damn. So everyone's like, wait, how do you know about this? Midoriya says, let's just say that Dream gave me a lot of information. And I'm not wanting to question it, just saying, okay. Let's do this. So, Midoriya's saying, these zombies are probably going to be way more different than the ones I face. Everyone will be on guard. Everyone's like, wait, what do you mean? So, the virus basically takes on quirkless people first. And they start fighting quirk people. People with quirks. After that, sometimes they will have the quirks apparently. Is what I'm getting from this. And they're whispering. They ain't going, hey man! They ain't screaming. So after that, they go out. They go to the cafeteria. And they try grabbing as much food as they can. The food they grab is enough to last them. I'm gonna say there's a class of 20 people. And this food is enough to last them a couple months. 2 or 3 months at best. But it was like, okay, so we got food. This should last us a couple months at best. So now we need to worry about weapons. Because these metal pipes ain't going to last forever. And they ain't going to be good forever. If they're just going to be tougher zombies than the ones I have before. And there is one girl that likes him. She's like one of those people that said, oh, look at this quirkless loser. But like one of those girls are like that type of girl. Like, just make fun of you, but really, really love you. So give me a name for her. I want a name for her. And the reason Midoriya isn't going for his family is because they really didn't get too shits about him. They say he's a late bloomer and all that shit. So he really doesn't care. The only person he's worried about is his mother. But even though he's worried about her, she wasn't really worried about him because she was getting out. She told Midoriya, I'm leaving and I'm going to America, I guess. And so was the father. So Midoriya's like, okay, so my family's safe. She said she was going to America, even though maybe the plane got crashed, but either way, let's see. So, he asked the guy, he said, is there any buses outside? Or any type of vehicles? He looks outside, he sees some school teachers trying to get into their cars but getting bitten. And then he sees a bus. He's like, I see a bus, but there could be some zombies in there. Midoriya's like, okay, crap. It's gonna be hard. So Midoriya, he picks out the guy with the fire quirk, the girl that likes him, and that's it. Because they don't want a big group going out to the deaths. So what Midoriya does, he goes out, and they're killing zombies quietly so the other zombies don't get attracted. They're killing them off 3 by 3. And then they clear out the whole parking lot, basically. After clearing out the parking lot, they go into the hood of the cars, and Midoriya has done this a lot. He disables the car alarm. After disabling the car alarm, he takes apart the cars. He takes out the windows quietly while placing them on the floor. Then he uses the car door and puts it on, like, I'm going to say he had enough strength to he stab it in the bus. So he made a reinforced bus. And with the windows, he's going to make some pretty weak weapons, but weapons that will help a bit. So what he does is he goes to a far enough place where zombies, well, he clears out the school of zombies and sees a couple teachers and everyone. He's like, crap, the food we got ain't going to work now. It's probably lasts us a week or 2. Shit, we gotta ration this out. So, after that, Midoriya is saying, I'm taking a scouting party of 10. The class that was saved by Midoriya is saying, okay. The other people are like, we don't have to take orders from a quirkless loser like you. The teachers are saying, we need a leader. So the toughest guy there with a quirk that allows him to make icicles out of nowhere, like basically make ice weapons. That's the only thing he can do. So he runs up to Midoriya and about to stab him. Everyone's shocked. When he stabbed him, it broke. So what Midoriya does, he punches him. And grabs him, saying, well, it's either you work with me, or you're going to become someone's dinner. He's like, I'd rather be someone's dinner than work with you, you quirkless loser. Midoriya scoffs, saying, oh, fine, I gave you a choice, but if you want to go with them so badly. So he walks over to the gate. He opens it enough so he could throw him out, and throws him out there. And there's a horde of zombies there. And he's like, oh, wait, I'll work with you. Midoriya saying, I'm sorry, but I can't have people that won't work in the perfect team to be with me. Have fun being dinner. And all they hear is screams. So Midoriya's like, okay, well, that's dealt with. Everyone's shocked. They're like, okay, so the people, the yandere but doesn't kill people, the hacker guy, and 7 other people go. Their quirks don't matter. Just know they have quirks. So they go to a Dick's Sporting Goods. Give me 1 second. Shit. I went trick-or-treating and I got some. Oh shit, don't. Still need this. So yeah, after that, they find a back entrance. Midoriya's like, wait, this probably has an alarm to it. We can't go through here. And sees a ladder to upstairs. and sees a ladder to the roof. So he goes onto the roof and sees a door to the roof. So he opens it up and goes in through it. After that, he sees like 10 or 20 zombies at best. So what he does is he grabs a rocks. He grabs not a rock, but no, he goes down, killing 2 zombies with 2 metal things, metal legs. After that, he says, in a very, very quiet whisper, says, "Come on, come down. Like, come on, come down. Grab anything you can, any weapon, clothing, shoes, and grab any snacks you can find, or what you carry." So they do that. And you're like, okay, how are we going to get out of here? Medora's saying, we should probably go back through the roof. Because even though we go through the front door, those alarms are probably on. And I don't have the right equipment to turn them off. So, looks like we're going through the roof. It's going to be pretty hard. Does anyone here have an airsoft gun? Silenced, I believe. Someone throws him an airsoft gun and says, okay, let's do this. So he starts shooting zombies in the head, not in the head, but in the eye. And these are not little, plastic ones. These are metal. So they're like shooting through the eye and going to the brain and killing them instantly. And then they see a level 2 zombie. These are all regular level 1s, but this is level 2. So Midoriya, he shoots through the eye. He's kind of harder to get down, so he shoots 2 more times and hits both eyes and gets it 2 down. And they're able to get out successfully. After that, Izuku, he says, okay, everyone get on the bus. So while getting on the bus, someone pushes him off and saying, we don't need you. But then Yandere throws him off, grabs Midoriya, and brings him in. So that's where I'm going to leave it off, and here we go. You've got to be kidding me. Alrighty guys, I love you all. Happy Halloween, I guess, since Halloween was technically yesterday, but also today. So, I guess Halloween. But either way, I love you all. This is the Halloween special. And I'll see you all another day.